Namo Buddhaya. Welcome back to Monks in the Morning from Colombo Dhamma Friends of Mahā Mangala. We're so happy that you could tune in today. It's wonderful to get to spend time with all of you. Today, we're going to learn another one of the blessings that we can find in the Mahā Mangala Sutta, the great discourse on blessings. I'm sure most of you have chanted the Mangala Sutta before. It's important that we understand the meaning in detail, since when we follow the Buddha's instructions, it can bring these blessings into our lives now and blessings in future lives as well. And specifically, today we'll get to learn what the results of using intoxicants, like alcohol, are when it comes to our future lives. We'll also learn about a previous life of Arahant Sāriputta when he became addicted to alcohol and did a really, really terrible thing. And while we're together, we'll also chant the Mahā Mangala Sutta in Pali and in English. So get your chanting book ready or click on the show notes link to download a copy so you can chant along with us. Now let's take the refuges and the precepts.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Say after me, I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. With the refuge of the Noble Triple Gem, I observe these precepts. for happiness in this life, for rebirth in heaven, to escape from the sufferings of samsara. May it help me. May it be a blessing. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Theravada Saranai. Dear children, some beings, after spending a huge bad karma in the hell, or in the animal world, or in the ghost world, they come to the human world with very little merit. Some beings come to this human world with a powerful merit, some with a moderate merit. You can see that, right? Some beings are rich, some beings are poor, some beings are disabled, some beings are very energetic. So some people come with powerful merit. Like Buddhas come to this world with an extremely powerful merit. Then the chief disciples, Arahant Sāriputta, Arahant Moggallana, they came to the human world with a powerful merit. So some beings come with very little merit. What happens to them? See what happens. So after they come to this human world with few merit, with very little power of merit, how would their nature be? Just imagine, as I told you earlier, like they will be disabled, they will have short lifespan, they will be mentally ill, will be deformed, and are unable to bear difficult situations in life. They become stressed and may harm their lives very easily for small reasons. Now some children, they cut their hands with blades when they can't bear tension, when they can't bear stress. Children, I hope you have seen drunken people. How do you feel when you see such people? Do you like to behave like them after you grow old? I don't think so. No one likes to. But dear children, we should understand that even though these adults take alcohol now, when they were small and young like you all, they never wished to take alcohol and other drugs that make them unconscious or even cause them to not know what they are doing. The problem comes is from unwise people. With the influence of unwise people, liquor has become a major part of all kinds of celebrations. To wish someone good luck, they open a bottle of champagne. Then to wish someone at a wedding, they do a toast and ask everyone to join and bless the new couple by drinking. When the world does not know what blessings are, this is what happens, children. A true blessing is abstaining from liquor and other intoxications. Now see how the Buddha teaches us to live happily. Now this is from a Dhammapada stanza. So happily we live without hate among those with hate. Among people who hate, we live without hate. So without hating others, we live happily. Now this is a secret for happiness. Children, taking intoxicating drinks and drugs will cause birth in hell. It could be sometimes once. But later, if you do wholesome deeds, you will be protected. But imagine there's a person, he has not done wholesome deeds. Might be one bad deed. It's like, imagine there's a glass of water and you put some salt. So it will be very salty, right? Imagine you put some salt to the river. Will the water in the river turn into a salty taste? No. Like that, a meritorious person, even then and there, if he do something bad, that will not affect his nibbana. Now there are five heavy karma. If he does that, he won't be able to attain nibbana. Now we all know those 5 bad karma, right? So imagine if a person take alcohol and intoxicate in drinks and drugs, their next birth will become miserable. And by any chance, if they come to the human world, as I mentioned before, when they come to the human world with less merit, what happens? They will be born mentally ill. So one day, Arahant Sāriputta in a past life was a king. This king was addicted to taking alcohol and eating meat. So one day, when there was no meat for the chef to cook, what happened? The son was given to the chef to cook. But at that time, the king was extremely drunk. Ordered the chef to cook the prince, causing him to eat his own son. The next day, when the king's hangover was over, he went looking for his son. Where is my son? Where is my son? He thought and searched the entire palace for the little baby. He missed his son very much. Finally, he remembered that when he was drunk on the previous day, out of greediness for meat, he had eaten his son. On that day, without being a disciple of the Buddha, without hearing of a Buddha, just as an ordinary king, just for the sake of cultivating good qualities, he thought, I will never take alcohol in any of my lives ever again. So because he made that great determination, children, in his past life, Arahant Sāriputta, until the day, until his passing away of his life, until he passed away as a monk, he never thought of taking alcohol and drugs throughout the samsara from that day onwards. So dear children, we are the Buddha's disciples. We know the Buddha is. We know who the Buddha is. We know the bad consequences of taking alcohol and drugs. So let's take a strong determination. Majjapānāca saññamo. Take a firm determination, dear children, and say, I will abstain from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs throughout my samsara until I attain Nibbana. So may we be blessed by the Mahā Mangala Sutta to live a virtuous life, just like Arahant Sāriputta did. May we realize the Four Noble Truths without any barriers in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya.
Paritta chanting, Mahā Mangala Sutta, the discourse on blessings. Now we'll get ready to chant the Mahā Mangala Sutta together. Turn to page 17 in your chanting book. Today, we'll chant along with one of the Bhantes who has a very clear voice. This will let us pay close attention to the pronunciation. Please do read along from a printed book or online so you can check to see if you're actually saying the words correctly. Sometimes, when we learn something just by listening, we can misunderstand exactly what the words are. We want to make sure that we're chanting correctly so the Dhamma is preserved for a long, long time. Okay, now let's chant together.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Evaṁ me sutaṁ ekhaṁ samayam bhagavā සාවත්ථියං විහෙරති ජේතවනේ අනාථ පිණ්ඩිකස්ස ආරාමේ අතකෝ අඤ්ඤතරා දේවතා අභික්ඛන්තාය රත්තියා අභික්ඛන්ත වන්නා කේවල කප්පං ජේතවනං ඕභාසෙත්වා යේන භගවා තේනුපසංකමි උපසංකමිත්වා භගවන්තං අභිවාදෙත්වා යේන භගවා තේනුපසංකමි උපසංකමිත්වා භගවන්තං අභිවාදෙත්වා ඒකමන්තං අට්ඨාසේ ඒකමන්තං ඨිතාකෝසා දේවතා භගවන්තං ගාථාය අජ්ජභාසී.
Thus have I heard on one occasion the Blessed One was living in Savatthi at Jetavana at Anathapindika's monastery. Now when the night was far advanced, a certain deity whose surpassing radiance illuminated the whole of Jetavana approached the Blessed One, respectfully saluted him, and stood to one side. Standing thus, he addressed the Blessed One in verse.
Bahudeva manussaච මංගලානි අචින්තයුම් ආකංකමානා සොත්ථානං බ්‍රෝහි මංගලමුත්තමං.
Many deities and humans longing for happiness have pondered on the questions of blessings. Pray tell me, what are the highest blessings?
අසේවනාච බාලානං පණ්ඩිතානංච සේවනා පූජාච පූජනීයානං ඒතං මංගලමුත්තමං.
Not to associate with the foolish, but to associate with the wise, and to honor those worthy of honor. These are the highest blessings.
පතිරූපදේශවාසෝච පුම්බේච කත පුඤ්ඤතා අත්ත සම්මා පනිධිච ඒතං මංගලමුත්තමං.
To reside in a suitable locality, to have performed meritorious actions in the past, and to set oneself in the right direction. These are the highest blessings.
බාහු සච්චංච සිප්පංච විනයෝච සුසික්ඛිතෝ සුභාසිතාච යාවාචා ඒතං මංගලමුත්තමං.
Vast learning, skill in handicraft, well grounded in discipline, and pleasant speech, These are the highest blessings.
Mata pitu patthānaṁ puttadārasya saṅgaho anakulāca kammantā etaṁ mangala muttamaṁ.
To support one's father and mother, to cherish one's wife and children, and to be engaged in peaceful occupations. These are the highest blessings.
Dānaṁca dhammacariyaca ඥාතකානංච සංඝෝ අනවජ්ජානි කම්මානි ඒතං මංගල මුත්තමං.
Generosity, righteous conduct, giving assistance to relatives, and doing blameless deeds. These are the highest blessings.
Ārati virati pāpā majjapānāca saññamo appamādoca dhammesu etaṁ mangala muttamaṁ.
To cease and abstain from evil, to abstain from intoxicating drinks, and to be diligent in practicing the Dhamma. These are the highest blessings.
Gāravoca nivātoca santutthīca kataññutā kālena dhamma savanaṁ etaṁ mangala muttamaṁ.
Paying reverence to those who are worthy of reverence, humility, contentment, gratitude, and the timely hearing of the Dhamma. These are the highest blessings.
Kantīca socassatā samanānaṁca dassanaṁ kālena dhamma sākaccā etaṁ mangala muttamaṁ.
Patience, obedience, meeting monks, and timely discussions on the Dhamma. These are the highest blessings.
Tapoca brahmacariyanca ariya saccāna dassanaṁ nibbāna saccikiriyāca etaṁ mangala muttamaṁ.
Self-control, chastity, understanding the noble truths, and the realization of Nibbana. These are the highest blessings.
Puṭṭhassa loka dhammehi cittaṁ yassana kampati asokaṁ virajaṁ khemaṁ etaṁ mangala muttamaṁ.
The mind that is not touched by the ups and downs of life, the mind that is free from sorrow, stainless and secure, these are the highest blessings.
Etādisāni katvāna sambattha maparājitā Sambattha Sotting Gachanti Tang Tesang Mangala Muttamanti.
Those who have achieved these blessings are victorious everywhere, and they succeed in all their goals. For them, these are the highest blessings.
Etena Satchena Suathi Hotu.
By this truth, may there be well-being. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
I'm so happy that we were able to spend time together today. We hope that you learned something new, and we really hope that you can use what you learned as you go about the rest of your day. I thought it was really interesting how the Bhante pointed out that in the ordinary world, so many people drink alcohol to celebrate special occasions. People think that drinking like this is a way of making blessings. But now we know that this thinking is kind of upside down, isn't it? That we actually lose our blessings when we take intoxicating drinks. And the story of Arahant Sāriputta's previous life as a king reminds us how we can even do bad things in this very life when we're addicted to alcohol. And we can see why the Supreme Buddha included abstaining from intoxicants as the 5th precept. So now let's share merits. Today, by taking the precepts and learning the Dhamma and chanting Paritta, we've collected many good merits into our lives. And when we collect merit like this, we, like others, to rejoice in this merit. So may all living beings in all the directions rejoice in this merit. May they have happy minds, remembering the wholesome actions that we've done, and may they soon experience the supreme bliss of Nibbana in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya.